Friday Sports Overtime, sponsored by Collierville Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Friday Sports Overtime. I'm Megan Rice. The stout Grizzlies defense would be put to the test yet again tonight as they hit the road to take on Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. The Grizz held their last opponents to 86. The Pelicans dropped 132, so something's got to give tonight. In the third quarter, Garrett Temple playing in his home state. I'll call that home court advantage when you're making shots like that. Grizz up by 1. The Pelicans, Anthony Davis, he was good, but he wasn't a game breaker, though. Hits the floater here. He finished with 25 as the Pelicans take a 7-point lead. But in the fourth, the Grizz would rally back. Mike Conley, sweet passage of Michael Green for the slam. Green led the team with 24 points. That ties the game at 101. You know who else stepped up tonight? Kyle Anderson going baseline for the reverse. Grizz take a 2-point lead. Great job staying in bounds, too. Anderson finished with 19 points and 11 boards. Final seconds of the game. The Pelicans needed a 3 to tie it, but it's off the mark. Anderson gets the rebound. The Pelicans held to just 19 in the fourth as the Grizz get a huge win, snapping a 3-game skid at New Orleans, winning 107-103.
That's us, man. We grit and grind. We're going to dig down deep and try to come out with the win. We didn't play our best, but, you know, we're going to search for it at the end, and that's what our guys do. It's a big win, especially a division game. You want to get all these, especially on the road. Now we got to go home and protect home court.
Well, Santa's not the only big man coming to town. That's right. This guy, LeBron James, will be at FedEx Forum tomorrow night to take on the Grizzlies. So not only do the Grizz have a road game followed by a home game the next night, they get to host the best basketball player on the planet. But good for the Grizz, the Lakers pulling a back-to-back as well, playing in San Antonio tonight. Should be a fun one at the Forum. Tip-off for tomorrow's game is at 7 p.m. after the Tigers game at noon.
I need one. Oh, you definitely get one. I think it's cool. I think they did a good job. The hairline is back. I don't have any hair. At least I have more hair on here. It's a little bit more.
Gotta love that. Coach Penny Hardaway is now a bobblehead. The Tigers having some fun with that today. Looks pretty spot on to me, you know. They'll be handing those bobbleheads out tomorrow to the first 7,500 fans. Now, as for the game itself, the Tigers will look to make it back-to-back wins as they host UAB tomorrow at noon. Winning 2 in a row is something they haven't done all season. And as Coach Penny says, the Tigers and the Blazers have a lot in common.
Offensively, their guards lead their show. They got really good guards. And, you know, their bigs have to do it by committee as far as coming out and trying to, you know, take the challenge on the offensive end and then being rim protectors on the defensive end. So, but their guards, as they go, the guards go. So they're just like us. You know, it's kind of similar.
It's December, and in college football, that means you're going to hear about bowl games and coaching rumors. Get used to it, Tiger fans, because Coach Mike Norvell sure is. It's just another day where Coach Norvell was linked to another job. This time, people speculating Kansas State, but Norvell wasn't the only coach being talked about today. Reports also mentioned defensive coordinator Chris Ball possibly becoming the coach at Northern Arizona. Here's what Norvell had to say at practice on both of those topics.
I've got one of the best jobs in the country. You know, I believe, you know, regardless of conference place, I'm extremely happy here. You know, I think we've got a special opportunity for what we're building. It's a compliment. Really, when guys on your staff are being looked at from other programs because of the work that they've done and the way that they're perceived, you know, you handle every situation the exact same. All I want for each of these coaches, these players, are for them to put themselves in the best position for themselves, their family, the opportunities of what they want to achieve in their future.
And former Ole Miss coach Hugh Freeze is back in college football. News broke today that Freeze will be the new head coach at Liberty, who just joined the FBS this season. Freeze was at Ole Miss for 5 years and had a 39-25 record with the Rebels before resigning in July of 2017, while a pattern of personal misconduct scandal surrounded the program. Time for a quick break, but when we come back, we're talking Derrick Henry and breaking records. Stick around. The Titans dismantled the Jaguars last night on Thursday Night Football, winning 30-9, largely in part to Derrick Henry and his record-setting performance. Henry was unbelievable last night, setting a new franchise record for rushing yards in a single game. Yeah, he had 238 of them. And that's not all. Henry added 4 touchdowns in the game as well, including this 99-yarder where he looked too fast, too strong, and just too good for the Jags.
Hit helmets with everybody, dap everybody up. It was it was a crazy play, but like I said, us as a whole, as an offense, we executed that all together.
It's hard to put into words. I think he, is more than deserving of it. He was kind of due for one of those, and man, some of those runs were pretty incredible.
And in St. Louis, the Cardinals introduced their newly acquired MLB star, Paul Goldschmidt. The first baseman met with the media today, taking pictures with number 46 on the back and the birds on the bat on the front. Goldschmidt, a 6-time All-Star and 3-time Gold Glove winner, is just pumped to be part of this historic franchise.
Number one, it's about the team. Hopefully they're fired up about everyone here, because I know I am. The players in this team, you got guys that have won multiple championships, and I'm ready to get to know them on a better level. And the young pitchers that I had to face last year and the young players, this team's so talented. We didn't envy playing them, and so that's added to my excitement to being here. And I think I'll just try to fit right in and learn from them and give it everything I have every day.
Just 77 more days until spring training, Cardinals fans. In the meantime, the winter meetings start this Sunday. That's going to do it for another Friday Sports Overtime. Good night, everybody.